Hello, I'm so happy to have you here. I tie-dyed some shirts for my dolls and wanted to share the process on how I did everything and how they turned out. So starting off with supplies, I do have a short sleeve version and a long sleeve version of the shirts that I'm going to tie-dye. And these all actually do have Velcro on the back, so I'm going to just open them fully when I do start tie-dyeing them. But I'm excited to see the different designs on the styles of the shirts. And I also have a towel that I don't really care about that I'm going to tie-dye on top of, so it's not going to damage my little workstation here. So yeah, I definitely wanted to get a towel that I don't really care about. And because the shirts are so small, I actually have a pair of chopsticks to help with some of the designs, like the swirling and getting like into like the smaller detail of the shirt. And I also have a pair of some gloves so I don't stain my hands, and some of these ziplock bags to help with having the shirts like sit for the 24 hours. I'm going to separate them and put them in each bag. I also have an expo marker that I recommend that you do not use because it does cause staining, and you'll see that with one of my finished shirts. I also have some rubber bands and hair elastics that I'm using to tie each shirt, and some of them are a little smaller to help with that. And this is the tie-dye that I'm going to be using, and this kit is actually pastel colors, so I'm really excited. I ended up tie-dyeing 4 shirts in total, but this first shirt here is the swirl method, and I'll be sure to link some videos down below that really helped me with the different techniques. But for this portion of the video, I am just going to play some music so you can just watch what I'm doing, and I really hope that you enjoy. First, we have Leah modeling the results of the first shirt, and I think it came out so cute. I love the colors, and I'll show you the back as well. How cute did that come out? I love it. So, so cute. I love this first shirt. It's definitely one of my favorites. Claudie is modeling my favorite shirt of all of them, and I love how this look came out. It is so cute. I love the colors. And let me show you the back. I love the vibrant like pink and orange and yellow. It's so perfect for summer. So cute. Yeah, this is definitely my favorite. Cori is here being all nice and comfy, modeling the third shirt. And this one was a lot harder to tie-dye just because of like the long sleeves. And I'm not really sure what happened here. It must have been like the swirling. But I do think that this came out pretty cute. And I think that it's like a very one-of-a-kind look, which I love about tie-dye because not every shirt is gonna look the same. And let me show you the back. And that's how the back came out. I really do like this shirt. I think it's very different and it's just really cute to pair with some slippers and some sweatpants and just be all nice and cozy. I mean, not in the summer heat, but still cute. Kit is here modeling our last shirt, and this is the shirt that I recommended not to use an expo marker because it did leave a little bit of a staining on the shirt. It's very faint, thankfully, and I did think about maybe putting like some rhinestoning just to kind of cover it. But it does, like in the tutorial that I watched, it said to use a washable marker. And for some reason I thought expo marker, that's all I had. And I thought that like an expo marker was washable, but it's not. So definitely don't use that. I also recommend to probably use a darker color on the heart because the heart pattern did really come out like cute, but it's so light. So I wish that I like maybe used like the darker purple to use for the heart and then go like lighter throughout. But I still really love the shirt. I think it came out really cute in the back too. And I'm just really happy with it. Even like with like the little bit of the staining on there, it really is faint. So you don't really see it as bad as I thought you would. So I really do like how this shirt came out as well. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you decide to tie-dye anything for your dolls, I would really love to see it, whether it's a video or a photo. It was really fun. It was like a really fun craft to do, and it's really fun to have like an item that you made that's just really one of a kind for your dolls. And I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!